Y'all, this is G1.
This is Rod Stars.
Together we are Rebel Diaz.
And you watch it and you don't stop, episode 3.
This week, we have Claudia following up with the Kara Walker exhibit in Brooklyn. Rod Stars goes to talk to more people about gentrification in New York City. And we have more music and conversation with the amazing Ana Tijoux on Rooftop Live.
As part of the Kara Walker exhibit, a big thing that came up was the fact that it was in a community, Brooklyn, which has been crazy gentrified. The Domino factory is gonna be knocked down and they're gonna build up condos. So that also connects to the idea of gentrification and all of that being connected. Also the stories of women power and how Kara Walker's representation of the Sphinx that she built, is so much connected to the idea of a powerful woman.
It's like so powerful, showing that also the naked woman. And that brings up a whole other area of abuse that went on. And I don't know if our country's ever really even dealt with that. So I think it's amazing. The scale is incredible, the detail. So I'm really glad we made it.
I also found it really thought-provoking. I think it's removing. I mean, I think that the images of these characters, I should find them kind of sad because I just feel like it tells a history that's the sugar plantations and some of the terrible things that happened. And I feel like I see like some of the melting is almost like blood, so I feel like there's something very sad in that, but at the same point, it's beautiful. I mean, the work is just beautifully done and the materials and and the figure is just extraordinary at the end.
It rubs me the wrong way because, my ancestors were enslaved and that's how my family is here. And I just wish that more people had more compassion and empathy for what are they actually consuming. And so, I don't know, I just feel like, I'm a little angry, but what can I really do?
I checked it out online and I guess I had more emotional impact or a reaction when I was checking out online. I was extremely moved by it, especially taking into historical context. And I think that's what I wanted to do before I got here, making sure I understood what I was about to see and if I was actually ready for it, seeing as though a lot of the artwork reminds me of actually my mother's art, and she's from West Africa. So I felt extremely moved by it.
Peace, y'all. This is Rod Stars reporting to you live from Spanish Harlem in Barrio, in New York City, one of my favorite communities to come to. Today we're going to be talking about the hashtag Nice Gentrifier in a community that's been going through a lot of gentrification, a lot of displacement of our communities are going on. Let's go talk to the people and see what they think about this idea.
I think you got to keep the community in mind. I don't think you can strip the identity of the community.
Coming in and I would say dividing yourself from the community and spending your money elsewhere and taking the money out, that's bad gentrifying.
I'm white, so I'm probably viewed as a gentrifier. And I also realize that, you have to support the local economies as best you can.
There's been a lot of development going on here, which is very nice, but unfortunately it's brought in people that are not from the community. There's no sense of them coming in with an understanding of what El Barrio is all about, its history, and the people.
Do you feel it's possible to be a nice gentrifier?
Is it possible? It depends on your personality and your frame of thought. I mean, it's a matter of adjusting, If it don't apply, let it fly. You know what I'm saying? Anger management will help.
Absolutely, I'm a nice gentrifier. I'm a Catholic and I'm Muslim. I practice both religions.
These people right here, they're the ones disappearing. And these are the people who's bringing it to, a normal price range where it's affordable to actually feed yourself.
I'm guessing you can be. I haven't ran into any mean gentrifiers.
I don't think anything can change the way we are now. Like I said, really right now in New York, living in New York, there ain't no money to live in New York. The cost of living is way up. And not only that, society is getting worse right as it is now. That's how I see, and that's what I give my opinion at.
I gotta tell you this, you're one of my favorite MCs, just overall, but a song like Anti-Patriarca, what's the energy behind a song like that, being anti-patriarchy being the translation? What's the energy behind that song?
I didn't know what was feminism really, and I think we all got a very machist education without knowing. I've got a little girl, and it's just, you need to see the kind of present that you give to the girl, to the little boy, and all the girl is about to have present as a little girl making food, a little girl having a baby, and kid is for creation, to building creation. So we get a match is very like in the DNA of the society that sometimes we don't see to each other. And Antipatriarca is a song that talks about that. And I made a manifesto against femicidios and against all this violence. And so the energy is like, yes, I'm standing up. I don't walk behind you, I walk with you. And I decide what I do with my body, when I want, where I want. I decide about my future. I decide about my decision also. You will not like beat me. You will not scream me because I'm here. I'm a woman, and this is a song about like the identity about it also.
Yeah, we've been together on this tour, the Vengo tour. You put out a new album, Vengo, and I've had the honor of seeing, you know, Washington D.C. and Brooklyn at Summer Stage in Central Park, in Boston, and you have, every show has been sold out, packed out. How's the Vengo tour been for you?
At one point, I think we are very grateful about what happened. Also, we are very surprised all the time that we come, and the amazing crowd that is there and that is open to listen our song and to make this dialogue on live. And for us, North America was always like the enemy. And then you come here and you see so bunch of immigrants and so much people like that is in act of resistance also. And people from Honduras, Guatemala, from everywhere, like, I say, Lebanon, whatever. So we're not talking about the empire, we're talking about this powerful of the immigrants. And that makes it very interesting for us to presenting also this album.
I want to hear, who are Ana Tijoux' top 5 MCs?
Not in order.
Not in order, just...
Pharoah Monch, KRS-One, Shadia Mansour, Brother Ali. No, I should have a long list. That's not fair.
You give me a top 10. We got time.
Q-Tip. I would say Invincible, also an amazing MC. I would say Rebeldias, also. I would say also NTM and I Am from France.
You saw that? Top 10. This is an amazing day. I'm on Ana Tijoux' top 10 list. Me and G1 count as 2, as 1.
We on Rooftop Live once again. We have an amazing MC, internationally recognized, internationally known, Ana Tijoux, representing Santiago, Chile. I got my brother Pera Prez also here with me. They're gonna be performing an acoustic version of their new song, Antipatriarca, off the album Vengo. And you don't stop, Rooftop Live, and you don't stop. Let's go.
Yo puedo ser tu hermana, tu hija, Tamara, Pamela, Valentina. Yo puedo ser tu gran amiga, incluso tu compañera de vida. Yo puedo ser tu gran aliada, la que aconseja y la que apaña. Yo puedo ser cualquiera de todas, depende de cómo tú me apodas. Pero no voy a ser la que obedece, porque mi cuerpo me pertenece. Yo decido de mi tiempo, cuando quiero y dónde quiero. Independiente yo nací, independiente decidí. Yo no camino detrás de ti, yo camino de la par aquí. Tú no me vas a humillar, tú no me vas a gritar. Tú no me vas a someter, tú no me vas a callar, tú no me vas a denigrar, tú no me vas a golpear, tú no me vas a silenciar, tú no me vas a callar. No sumisa ni obediente, mujer fuerte, insurgente, independiente y valiente, romper la cadena de lo indiferente, no pasiva ni oprimida, mujer linda y que das vida, emancipada en autonomía, antipatriarca y alegría. Oh, ya liberar, ya liberar, ya liberar, 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 liberar. Yo puedo ser jefa de hogar, empleada o intelectual. Yo puedo ser protagonista de nuestra historia y la que agita a la gente en la comunidad, la que organiza la vecindad, la que organiza la economía de su casa, de su familia. Mujer libre se pone de pie y a romper las cadenas de la piel. Tú no me vas a humillar, tú no me vas a gritar, tú no me vas a someter, tú no me vas a callar, tú no me vas a denigrar, tú no me vas a golpear, tú no me vas a silenciar, tú no me vas a callar. No sumisa ni obediente, mujer fuerte, insurgente, independiente y valiente, romper la cadena de lo indiferente, no pasiva ni oprimida, mujer linda que das vida, emancipada en autonomía, antipatriarca y alegría. Ya liberar, ya liberar, ya liberar, 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 liberar.
that I leave.